Percy Jackson and the Olympians is like a combination of Harry Potter and Hercules. It's a young adult urban fantasy set in the United States around 2005-2006. There are 5 books in this series. The first season is based on the first book called The Lightning Thief. In The Lightning Thief, Percy finds out that Greek mythology is in fact real. The monsters, the heroes, the Olympians, it's all real. The Olympians are the 12 major gods in Greek mythology. You're probably wondering what the Greek gods are doing in the US. They're in the US because they migrate to whatever society serves as the great power of the West in the era. At 12 years old, he's forced into a world of immortal monsters and gods with no knowledge of how he's connected to it. He's forced into it because the immortal beings think he's in possession of an extremely powerful weapon. But Percy Jackson isn't completely defenseless. He's dyslexic, has ADHD, and he's a half-blood. His dyslexia helps him read Greek. His ADHD helps him see and sense things during combat. And as a half-blood, aka a demigod, he inherited powers from his godly parent. To help demigods survive in a world full of monsters, there's a special camp that teaches them how to fight. Stepping inside the camp is like stepping back to the glory days of Greece. Of course, there are modern things in the camp, but it's also filled with Greek buildings and various creatures from Greek mythology. Normally, monsters are after demigods like Percy because of who they are, but some in the immortal world think he's also in possession of a powerful weapon, a weapon that they want for themselves. So he's in twice as much danger as a normal demigod. The title of the book that the season is based on gives away what the weapon is, and I don't consider it to be a spoiler because, well, it's the title of the book. And also, they tell you like 3 times in the trailer. They believe Percy is in possession of Zeus's lightning bolt. They think that because of who Percy's godly parent is, and because of a prophecy. Percy and 2 others from the camp set out on a quest to retrieve the stolen lightning bolt, to clear his name, and save the world. Their quest takes them all over the United States and even to a different realm. It's a daunting task to begin with, but what makes it even more difficult is that they have until the summer solstice, which is only a couple of weeks away, to get the bolt back. Or, Zeus does his thing and the world is plunged into chaos. This isn't the first attempt at adapting the Percy Jackson books. There were 2 movies released in the early 2010s adapting the first 2 books. They weren't received well, and rightfully so. They left a lot of things from the books out, added things that weren't in the books, and they also decided to age up the cast. But the TV show has the author attached to it, so I expect great things.